How's it going, everyone? I'm out for a 2-night camp this time round with my brother and nephew, and we've hiked into a spot which we camped at last year. Beautiful forest here, right next to the river, and last time we camped here we actually hooked in some really nice pike, so we brought the rods with us again and we're hoping to do the same for the next couple of days. Bit of camping, bit of fishing, and hopefully we might manage to land a few more pike on this trip as well. But yeah, we've been a pretty wet hike in that one there. Couldn't do too much filming, to be honest. It was been raining for the last few hours and we're all soaked to the bone and getting quite cold. So now we've made it to where we want to camp. We've only got about an hour's worth of light left, so we're going to make getting a fire going our priority for tonight, and then once that's going we can start thinking about putting a tent up. And also we've got a tarp as well in case the rain does come back. It's not too bad at the minute, it seems to have cleared up. If it does come back, then we can put that tarp up above the fire and we can sit next to the fire for the rest of the night. But yeah, first things first, we're going to get some firewood collected and yeah, get a campfire going. That's it. That should be a coronation street. Right, the big drinking, got that was good. So it's quite a cold morning this morning, and last night we got quite a bit of rain during the night, so everything's quite wet and damp today. But last night, yeah, we just sat by the campfire, dried out some gear that got wet on the hike in. We cooked up a nice piece of lamb and also made up some instant mashed potato as well, so made for a nice meal. So we just sat and enjoyed that for a few hours, and then we called it a night and had an early night. We say it's quite cold this morning and we're pretty keen for a cup of coffee and some breakfast, so we need to get some more firewood collected. So I'm just looking for a nice piece of dead standing wood. I'll use my saw to cut that down, and I'll use my knife to split that down into small kindling sized pieces. So we've got some nice dry wood to get the fire lit this morning. So we just cooked up some breakfast. Got some more bacon in the frying pan there. We're just making up some bacon flatbreads this morning. But yeah, we noticed the rain's coming through the tree canopy a little bit now. It's been on and off all morning, but we are in quite a sheltered spot, so it hasn't bothered us too much. But yeah, just in case it gets any heavier, we're just going to quickly rig a tarp up for the fire. So this is a pretty old tarp. Some of the tie-up points in the corners are ripped and what have you over the years. Yeah, if you just find yourself a, in this case, got like a pine cone, and I'm just going to put that inside there. And I'll wrap the paracord around that corner, and then that'll be a pretty good tie-up point. Oh, don't want to get tangled into that. Oh, he's got tangled under the... Yeah, got him. There we go. Oh. There we go. There we go. The bad sized pike. Lovely markings on him. Nice little chunky pike there, put up a decent fight coming in. Also got himself in a bit of a tangle in the side of the riverbank here in the overgrowth, but thankfully I got him untangled, managed to reel him in and get him landed. And yeah, not a bad fish. Brother actually also hooked into a nice fish as well by the look of it, but he got off before he managed to reel him in. And I've just given my rod to my nephew, he's on the go now, and I think I'll go back into camp, stoke the fire up and maybe start cooking up some lunch. So to save a bit of time in the morning, I've just processed up some wood, some wood shavings and some small bits of kindling. I'll put them in this dry bag which I'll hang on the ridge line underneath the tarp, and that way when we get up in the morning we can get a fire going fairly quickly. Yeah, fish on top. Yep. Yeah. They're big like that. Some go up. Some of the size the first one, I think. Well, a bit bigger maybe. Oh no, some size. So just lost a good sized pike there. It's, where I was fishing from, it's quite a wet and boggy ground. I was more concerned about my feet was going rather than actually just bringing the fish in at the last minute there. So yeah, it got off the hook, shook itself free, fortunately, but yeah, nice sized pike that.
Keep forgetting me. Keep forgetting. I don't know. Shutters, arse cracking. That's what I'm guessing.
So it's been a pretty nice evening, and we just made up some food there, kept things pretty simple with a red pesto pasta. But as it started to rain a little bit and the temperature's starting to drop now away from the campfire, so grateful we got the tarp up nice and dry and somewhere to sit nice and warm as well next to the campfire. And also got plenty of firewood collected, because when we came in yesterday we ran out of light a little bit towards the end there and had to scramble around in the dark to get some more firewood. But tonight we're all set. keep this long fire going for a while and keep nice and warm for a good few hours. Fish on here this morning. After a bit of redemption from last night. It's just a small guy, I think. Yeah, small pike. Not as big as one I lost yesterday. Yeah, many down here. Oh, stay on. So that's another fish that's got away there this morning. Just come down to the riverside to do a bit of fishing, and yeah, hooked into another chunky pike there, but unfortunately he shook himself free before I managed to land him. But yeah, beautiful misty morning, quite mild, and there's quite a lot of bugs around as well, which are pestering us a little bit. But yeah, last night we got a load of rain again, which we thought was going to be the case when we looked at the forecast coming into the trip. That's why I spent a bit of time splitting down some dry kindling and some curls yesterday, and stashing those in that dry bag under the tarp so we can get a nice quick and easy fire lit this morning. So we just cooked up some sausage wraps this morning and got a nice cup of coffee to go with it. Sitting by the fire for a little while now before we start thinking about packing up and getting on the move. Right, can you pull that one here then, are you? So that's it, just hiking out now, all packed up and yeah, making our way out of the forest. Just want to say, hope you enjoyed the video, appreciate you watching as always, and yeah, hope to see you on the next one.